Solving this problem is like putting together a puzzle in a detective story. Each answer brings you closer in the solution. Let's approach it this way. You will be a Sherlock Holmes, and I'll be a Dr. Watson, guiding you to the right answer. Keep in mind that your persistence is like a magnifying glass, helping you to uncover truth in this mystery. You're presented with a phenomenally cool symmetrical set of shapes. The first shape has numbers 3, 6, and 2. The second shape has numbers 4, 12, and 3. And then the third shape only has two numbers, 5 and 7. And you need to calculate the missing number and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 18. Choice B, 24. Choice C, 32. And last but not least, choice D, 35. Remember, each one of us need to play a role, so I'll play mine. Here are some of my hints. Take a close look at numbers 3 and 2, and then pattern continues with numbers 4 and 3. Does it ring a bell? Here's another interesting pattern that I see. Take a close look at numbers 6, 12. What would be the next number in the middle? Well, I guess I'm out of patterns. But I'm pretty sure that you've got it. Take your time to carefully think through this detective story challenge. Eliminate the wrong choices and double check your final answer. Ready, set, go. Time's up. Did you solve this mystery? I'm pretty sure you did, because our friends at Scotland Yard need the answer. Plus, the pattern here could not be any simpler. In fact, the numbers on the right and on the left are multiplied to calculate the middle number. Let's look at the example. 2 multiplied by 3 equals 6. 4 multiplied by 3 equals 12. And you know what time it is, Sherlock, right? It's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 5 by 7 equals 35. So the correct answer here is choice D, 35. But wait, there is more. We just got a new report from our friends at Scotland Yard. Here's a question for you to tackle. You're presented with 3 shapes. The first shape has numbers 4, 7, and 3. Second shape has numbers 5, 7, and 2. And then the third shape only has 2 numbers, 12 and 7. And you need to calculate the missing number and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 7. Choice B, 12. Choice C, 19. And choice D, 23. After you've determined your answer, post it in comments and I'll provide you with my feedback. Best of luck with this mystery challenge. Right now, you need to picture yourself as a wizard and this question as a magical matchstick. Correct answer will cast the spell, lighting up your path and unlocking the next enchanted door. Are you ready to use your magic powers and see where it takes you? Let's begin. You're presented with the expression, built from a magic matchsticks. You need to move just one matchstick to fix this equation. Let's take a close look. 5 plus 7 equals 2. That's right. Move just one matchstick and it becomes correct. This is not an easy one, so feel free to take your time with this question. And remember, you need to use your magical matchstick powers to its fullest. And when you're ready, we'll review the answer together, and I'll walk you through the solution step by step. Time's up. Are we ready to unlock this enchanted door? The tricky part about this question is that you can't use not equal sign. Take a look at how easy would it be to take just one matchstick from the plus sign and move it to the equal sign. This will make the expression 5 minus 7 not equal to 2. But that's not allowed. Guess what? Less and greater signs are not allowed either. So you might ask, what is allowed? Movement of matchsticks from one digit to another digit, from sign to digits, and from digits to sign. And if you're interested, negative numbers are also allowed. Did I mention that moving matchstick from signs to signs is also allowed? So how do we actually solve it? It's so easy you would be surprised. Let's take one matchstick from the plus sign and move it to the digit 5. This way expression becomes 9 minus 7 equals 2, which is mathematically correct. But wait, there is more. Here's the question for you to tackle. Take a close look at this expression. 9 minus 0 equals 5. All you need to do is move just one matchstick to fix this equation, to make it mathematically correct. Take your time with this question, and after you've determined your answer, post it in comments and I'll provide you with my feedback. Best of luck on this exciting question. Admit it or not, but genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. And this is not my quote, this is famously remarked by Thomas Edison. So, let's put in the hard work and dedication required to excel in this assessment, knowing that consistent effort leads to greatness. You're presented with 3 shapes. Each shape has smiley face, arrow, and then hexagon. The 4th shape is missing. You need to determine which one to select, and select the 4th shape out of 4 possible choices. Choices A, B, C, and D. This question may seem daunting at first, but I know you have the skills and creativity to tackle it. Trust your abilities and let's explore all the possible solutions together. Let's tackle it as a team. Are you prepared to showcase your response? The way to solve these types of problems is to look at 3 original shapes and determine the pattern. The pattern exists for every shape inside the matrix. For example, if you look closely, you will see that arrow rotates counterclockwise. This is probably the easiest pattern to determine. But hey, there are 2 other patterns because there are 2 other shapes. For example, smiley face moves from corner to corner clockwise. And then hexagon rotates alongside the edges counterclockwise and also changes the fill from gray to white. With that in mind, let's determine the final shape. Based on our logic, the arrow should be pointing at 6 o'clock. The hexagon should have white fill and should be in the upper right corner, and smiley face should be on the opposite side of hexagon in the bottom left corner. So the correct answer here is choice A. If your goal is to learn how to solve cognitive challenges on your own, this question will challenge you to take yourself to the next level. You're presented with the 3 groups of cool-looking shapes. Each shape has 3 pentagons, and each pentagon has number inside. The first shape has numbers 34, 19, and 48. The second shape has numbers 29, 20, and 54. And then the third shape has number 52 on the left, 37 on the right, and then middle number is missing. You need to calculate the missing number and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 8, choice B, 9, choice C, 12, and last but not least, choice D, 17. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? The pattern here is rather simple. The middle number is calculated here as the addition of the sums of the digits for the left and right numbers. Let's look at the example. In the first shape, we have numbers 34, 48, and 19 in the middle. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 4 plus 8 equals 12. 7 plus 12 equals 19. Let's confirm the detected pattern with the second shape. 2 plus 9 equals 11. 5 plus 4 equals 9. And 11 plus 9 equals 20. And now is the magic time. Let's calculate the missing number. 5 plus 2 equals 7. 3 plus 7 equals 10. And 7 plus 10 equals 17. So the correct answer here is choice D, 17. When answering this question, picture yourself as an expert mapping out the financial plan. Every option you weigh, every decision you make strengthens your blueprint for achieving your financial goals. You're presented with the statement, and you need to determine the missing word in this statement. Profit is to loss, as a revenue is to, and then comes the missing word, which you need to select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, income. Choice B, expense. Choice C, sales. And last but not least, choice D, investment. Well, it feels like our financial plan is almost there, but it's missing a sprinkle of magic. Let me toss a quick tip to make sure your goals don't just reach the finish line, they cross it doing the victory dance. Take a close look at the relationship between profit and loss. Could it be that the relationship between the words in each pair is one of the opposites or counterparts in financial terminology? I think you've got it now. Give yourself some time to work on the last few steps, verify your answers, and let's reconnect on the other side where your master plan is ready and you're positioned well for wealth generation and growth. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? I hope you did not select choices A, C, and D, and let me explain you why. Income is closely related to revenue, but it's not the opposite or counterpart. Choice C, sales, is a component of revenue, but not the opposite of it. And choice D, investment, is a financial term, but does not serve as an opposite or counterpart to revenue. Which leads us to expense. And expense is correct because profit is the opposite of loss, just like revenue is the opposite of expense. So the correct answer here is choice B, expense. Our main goal with this question is to help boost your cognitive skills, making you smarter and more intelligent. Try tackling this question on your own before I share my answer and explanations. Give it your best shot and see how close you can get. I know you can do this. You're presented with 4 expressions. 3 multiplied by 374 equals 21. 4 multiplied by 137 equals 82. 5 multiplied by 731 equals 5. And then last one, 3 multiplied by 573 equals the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 9. Choice B, 10. Choice C, 12. And last but not least, choice D, 16. Time's up. Are you ready to share your answer? To calculate the missing number, you need to multiply first single-digit number by the last digit of the 3-digit number, and then reverse the digits of the resulting product. Let's look at the example to better understand what's happening. The first expression is 3 multiplied by 374 equals 21. To do the actual calculations, we need to take number 3 and then the last digit of the number 374, which is 4. Then you need to multiply 3 by 4 and the result would be 12. And then in the last step, we just need to reverse the digits of the 12. And 12 reversed is 21. Let's look at other expressions to confirm the pattern. 4 multiplied by 137 equals 4 multiplied by 7 and equals 28. 28 reversed is 82. 5 multiplied by 731 equals 5 multiplied by 1 and equals 5. Since 5 is a single-digit number and cannot be reversed, it stays as 5. And, as you might have guessed, this information would be very helpful to calculate the missing number. And guess what? Now is the magic time to calculate the missing number. 3 multiplied by 573 equals 3 multiplied by 3 and equals 9. So the correct answer here is choice A, 9. Let's face it, with this question, it would be helpful to remember the famous quote from Thomas Edison. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. He used this quote to describe his work on inventing the light bulb. And I'm thinking, why don't we approach this question with a mindset of experimentation and resilience, knowing that each attempt brings you closer to finding the right solution. You're presented with 3 triangles. Each triangle has surrounding numbers on the outside and the number in the middle. The first triangle has numbers 1, 2, 3, and then number 7 in the middle. The second triangle has numbers 2, 3, and 4, see the pattern? And then number 14 in the middle. Then the third triangle has numbers 3, 4, and 5. Again, I see the pattern repeating. And then missing number in the middle, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 23. Choice B, 27. Choice C, 29. And last but not least, choice D, 37. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? For example, in this question, the pattern is that the bottom numbers multiplied with the addition of top number calculate the number in the middle of the triangle. Let's look at the example in the first leftmost triangle. 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1 equals 7. Let's verify this pattern with the middle triangle. 4 multiplied by 3 plus 2 equals 14. And now we can calculate the missing number. 5 multiplied by 4 plus 3 equals 23. So the correct answer here is choice A, 23. I can almost guarantee that when you solve this question on your own or come close to the answer by trying, you will significantly improve your cognitive skills. You're presented with the series of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 24, 56, and 72. You see all the numbers, right? Now we need to start eliminating the numbers. First step, you need to eliminate multiples of 8. In second step, you need to eliminate squares of numbers. And then in the third step, you need to eliminate prime numbers. So, which number is remaining? Your choices for the answers are choice A, 9, choice B, 11, choice C, 12, and last but not least, choice D, 72. Let me give you a quick hint to help you. Let's together eliminate the multiples of 8. The multiples of 8 are 8, 24, 56, and 72. Well, with that in mind, the remaining numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, and 13. And all you need to do is just to complete step 2 and step 3. So, get ready, set, and go. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? We already solved step 1. In step 2, we need to eliminate square numbers. So the square numbers are here 1, 4, and 9. 1 is square of 1, 4 is square of 2, and 9 is square of 3. Let's look at the remaining numbers of what's left. We have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 12, and 13. You know, I can't believe that just by doing one more step, we can eliminate that many numbers. But the reality is that the prime numbers here are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. And the remaining number is 12. So the correct answer here is choice C, 12. It's hard to deny that every question holds an opportunity for growth, and we need to approach each one with curiosity and determination, knowing that each attempt brings you closer to mastery. You're presented with 3 cool-looking shapes. Each shape has 7 numbers inside. The first shape has numbers 8, 7, 2, 5, 6, 9, and then number 5 in the middle. The second shape has numbers 3, 4, 7, 8, 1, 6, and then number 7 in the middle. The third shape has numbers 0, 3, 9, 6, 2, 5, and then in the middle comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 0. Choice B, 1. Choice C, 2. And last but not least, choice D, 3. If you're like me, you might have doubts about this question. But don't worry, it's totally natural to encounter challenges. Remember though, every problem has a solution, and I believe you will find it with your ingenuity and perseverance. Let's tackle it as a team. Are you prepared to showcase your response? As you might have guessed, to calculate the number, we need to detect the pattern. And pattern here is simple, but not very obvious. The pattern is that the sum of all inside numbers minus the sum of the outside numbers calculates the middle number. Let's look at the example. In the first shape, the inside numbers are 5, 7, and 9. And the sum of 5, 7, and 9 minus the sum of 2, 6, and 8 equals 5. Let's confirm our calculations by looking at the second shape. 6 plus 4 plus 8 minus 1 plus 3 plus 7 equals 7. And now we can calculate the missing number. 5 plus 3 plus 6 minus 2 plus 0 plus 9 equals 3. So the correct answer here is choice D, 3. Here's the challenge with the magic square question. Try to solve it on your own first without looking up the answer. The approach will help you improve your analytical skills. Give it your best shot before I share my solution and detailed explanations. I am rooting for you and confident that you can do it. You're presented with 3 squares. Each square has 9 numbers inside. The first square has numbers 13, 8, and 7 in the first column, 21, 22, 47 in the middle column, 17, 15, and 27 in the right column. Then comes the second square. It has numbers 33, 90, and 12. Then, in the middle column, it has numbers 19, 4, and 2. And then in the right column, it has numbers 26, 47, and 7. Third square has numbers 78, 5, 28. In the middle column, the numbers are 12, 13, and 92. And then comes the right column, which has only 2 numbers, 45 and 9. And then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 60. Choice B, 58. Choice C, 62. And last but not least, choice D, 78. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? I hope you found your solution, so let's compare our answers. And I know you're a smart individual because you came to online training for everyone. And I'm confident that you've interpreted the hint correctly and got the right answer. But remember the saying, trust but verify. So let's verify the answer next. As you might have guessed, I've introduced the magic square to you and presented the numbers in columns. But the pattern here is that the calculations are done in rows. In fact, in each row, the left and middle numbers are added together, and then the sum of the numbers is divided by 2, and the result is placed in the right column. Let's go back to the hint. 13 plus 21 equals 34, and 34 divided by 2 equals 17. I'm not going to do the second and third rows, but this is something you might consider doing to validate the calculations and improve your skills. I am going to jump straight to the second magic square. The top row in the second magic square is 33, 19, and 26. 33 plus 19 equals 52, and 52 divided by 2 equals 26. And now is the time you have been waiting for. It's the time to calculate the missing number. 28 plus 92 equals 120. 120 divided by 2 equals 60. So the correct answer here is choice A, 60. Here's the question for you to tackle. The question is, how often do you feel comfortable taking risks to explore new opportunities or challenges? And your answer choices are choice A, rarely, choice B, sometimes, choice C, often, and choice D, never. After you've made a decision on your answer, post it in comments and I'll provide you my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.